So your student, this is the first thing you see. It's got all of your groups, all of the posts from your groups, from your classmates, from your communities, from anything else that you have put in here. We'll get more into that later, but let me just take you through what they can actually do on here. This one right here will take you to all the stuff that you've given them, or messages or comments that they've had. In the ideas section, these are all the different ideas of what they can write about. So there are already prompts for the kids to write. They can view them by categories, by grade. What's really cool is once they get in the galleries, they can set up their own galleries. And so the kids can actually go to my galleries, set up something, and when you get in that, you can take any ideas that you like from up here and put them in your gallery. So you can have like a little storehouse of different writing prompts that you already like. Students are also able to see all of the posts that they've made. Now, not only can they see their posts, but they can see other student posts. And if they do not want to write about one of the topics, they can create their own post. Once you get to my page, you'll see the posts that you have. Now, it'll also show you all your private messages, everything you can do. You can read the post. Now, here's why that's awesome. Once you read it, if the teacher has left feedback for you on your post, ready for it? Not only can you get this writing right here from your teacher, that's only seen by the student, nobody else sees that, but you can also get this. This thing is awesome! So as a teacher, you can actually leave voice comments very easily on any child's work. So there you have it. That's the basics of Write About It for the student. Now, let's check out the teacher. To register for an account is easy. You just go to writeabout.com and you register for free. You can even register with your Google sign-in. Now, as you sign in and you create your classes, you're going to be able to give them permission as far as who can see this. Do you just want your own class to see it? Do you want the world to see it? Or do you just want to be able to see it? So it'll give you plenty of options. My choice would be that you give them the option of letting the world see it. And then teach them how they can be responsible with their Write About It account. Because there are a lot of options for them to collaborate with kids from across the United States. And Write About It is also just for teachers and students. And so it would be more likely that this would be a safe environment. But again, teaching them what to do if by chance they did come across something that was inappropriate on the web. Alright, so let's check out the cool stuff that you can do as a teacher. So you got this whole starter kit right here. If you go on there, it will actually give you lessons that you can use for the kids to teach them about different writing things. These help tutorials will also show you how to do anything on here. So these two things right here will get you started and even be able to help you to maybe lead that in a writing lesson. And this writing center will be where you can get a bunch of different tools and the galleries by different genres of writing so that your students can even learn from these different areas. Now, as a teacher, you can also get the ideas and galleries and posts kind of like the kids do with even groups. But the neat thing here is whenever anything comes in, you'll see it here at this 0 if you get any announcements, anything from your kids. But this is where it gets really neat. In the Students tab, you can see what all of your kids have been doing. You'll also notice that here is where you can get a link that you can put on your website that kids can go to just sign on right away. And there's also the code that you can give them to where they would register to get it in. Also, not only can you look at any post, and when you go to these posts, watch how easy it is to comment on what they've done. So I can do two things for my buddy Roy here. I can either send Roy a private message. Now the cool thing is that kids can also do that, but you can monitor those comments in your settings so that you can see any comments being made about anything that the kids would write or any message. When you click on Repost, it's going to allow you to do two things for Roy's assignment. Not only can you write some little tips for him, but I can also leave actually 3 things, because I can highlight this right here, and then I can write comments about this part of what they wrote. I can also give some teacher feedback using my audio voice, and it's this easy. Hit the microphone, click allow, and then it records what I'm saying. Nice job, Rory. Once that's done, I can enter some feedback down here. I can type in anything I want. And I can even listen to what I said. And then it records what I'm saying. Nice job, Rory. The other cool thing, that no matter how you set up your class, if there's some students that you don't want to have what they write be shared publicly, or you don't want them to be able to share to groups, then you can individually decide who you want to be able to do that. You can also individually decide how many kids you need to moderate their comments and to see what they're saying. And finally, in the teacher resources, you can find everything that you would need to find out more about Write About It, to get it started, and even some lessons on how to teach the kids this. Alright, so what do you think? If you're interested and maybe trying out Write About It, let me know. Maybe we'll take a class in the lab one day, get them started, show them all these cool features.